Happening now, people are back at the state capitol grounds as crews try to remove the remaining portions of the Confederate monuments.
Last Friday, protesters pulled down parts of those monuments. The governor ordered the removal of the others over the weekend, citing the risk to public safety. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is live in Raleigh. And Michael, crews have tried for days to dismantle the largest one.
Right, and we've been out here all afternoon. We've not seen those crews come back here, so it's unclear what the long-term plan is for the rest of the monument here behind me. But tonight, Republican leaders in the General Assembly are criticizing how the governor is handling this. Friday night, State Capitol Police say several officers got hurt when they initially tried to stop people from pulling the statues down. After nightfall, when they tried the second time, the police chief decided to keep officers back and says that led to nobody getting seriously hurt. The legislature passed a law a few years ago that outlines how these monuments can be moved. Governor Roy Cooper cited part of that law in saying that based on what happened Friday, there was a threat to public safety in leaving the monuments in place. I reached out today, and he has not said what his long-term plan is for those monuments. Republican House Speaker Tim Moore criticized the decision not to intervene Friday. We also talked to people who are glad the governor acted the way he did.
We're lucky no one was killed or seriously injured with what happened. And the governor does have the responsibility of upholding the laws of the state, which means protecting state property and also protecting life. And there was a complete failure of that on Friday.
I realize the monuments represent signs and symbols of the past, but there's so much work to be done yet.
The governor has not said where the monuments are now or what he wants to do with them long term. A bill is moving through the General Assembly now that's supposed to pay for new signs to go here to put context up for these monuments, as well as to help pay for a new park that would go here in Raleigh to commemorate the contributions that African Americans have made. Speaker Moore told me now he thinks that bill should be on hold until next year. I'm going to have more on that coming up new at 6. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.